Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. And I also thank Honourable Member for his question. Mr. Speaker, sir, the National Trust of Fiji is the custodian for 8 important national properties vested in the National Trust by the government. And this is being done to safeguard cultural values, biodiversity, and unique ecosystem. The key biodiversity areas and sites of national significance under the care of the National Trust are Sovi Basin Protected Area in Etasiri Province, Yandua Tamba Crested Iguana Sanctuary in Bua Province, Nakanadangi Bat Sanctuary in Maduata Province, and the Garrick Reserve in Namosi Province. The National Trust of Fiji sites, which are well known and frequently visited by the public, schools, and tourists, are the Singatoka Sand Dunes National Park, Momi Betri Historic Park, Waisali Reserve, and the Levuka Community Center Library. Mr. Speaker, sir, these 4 sites received approximately 3,000 school children and about 15,000 international and local visitors in 2019, which was a normal year, generating an income of approximately 130,000. These earnings were through park entry fees, specific group facilitation activities, event hire, corporate team building, and permit fees for filming. The COVID-19 pandemic led to the closure of all National Trust sites to the public for filming, leisure, recreation, research, and tourism activities for 2 years. Mr. Speaker, sir, these sites have a potential to generate income, but more work needs to be done. We would like to turn these sites so that into a better facility so that more students can go there for the excursion trip, and also we can encourage the general public to visit these sites. In this financial year, the National Trust of Fiji received $550,000 to rebuild and promote heritage tourism and for better management of these sites. The key objective is to assist National Trust of Fiji to transition from a government-dependent institution into a financially sustainable organization, as we see in the rest of the world. Mr. Speaker, sir, $90,000 has been allocated to improve vista infrastructure at the Singatoka Sand Dunes National Park, Momi Betri Historic Park, Waisali Reserve, and the Levuka Community Center. A marketing consultant will be engaged to develop marketing and merchandising plan for implementation at all National Trust sites. This initiative will rebrand and promote these heritage sites as vibrant places for education, tourism, and research, with an opportunity to create further employment. Mr. Speaker, sir, $35,000 has been allocated to develop and digitize the online National Trust Heritage Database. The database will be available online for public access, knowledge, and awareness of Fiji's heritage. An advanced technological web-based software called ARCH, specifically designed for heritage, which is of international standards, will be used to promote best practice and data sharing and protection. Mr. Speaker, sir, an additional $40,000 has been allocated for the feasibility assessment and implementation strategy for generating revenue from forest areas managed under the National Trust. This will include assessment and requirements for actual carbon trading estimates, assessment, and the feasibility structures for payment for ecosystem services. Mr. Speaker, sir, $63,230 is allocated to undertake national consultation on the new strategic direction for the National Trust of Fiji. The allocation of $321,770 is to continue management of 8 National Trust properties for public access and enjoyment, and also to support the various conservation actions. For example, biodiversity and invasive species research at Yandua Tamba Crested Iguana Sanctuary and Waisali Reserve. Consultation, surveys, and research needs to be conducted for the management plan for the Bat Sanctuary. training and implementation of the spatial monitoring and reporting tool for the National Trust of Fiji Rangers. And finally, Mr. Speaker, consultation workshops, training and implementation of 3 reforestation demonstration areas with the National Trust of Fiji properties. Mr. Speaker, sir, the National Trust budget for this financial year enables the Trust to undertake its legislative responsibilities for the protection and preservation of the national sites under its care, and also to focus in a way that they can start generating more revenue and become financially stable. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Honourable Minister.